Folks, we gotta be honest here. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is a machine, number one. Vlad Guerrero, a hell of a defensive player, number two. And the Toronto Blue Jays choking away game 6 and throwing away game 7. The Toronto Blue Jays choked today, choked tonight. There's no other way to put it. They had the series in the palm of their hand, but multiple times. Like when you're at the beach and you grab a handful of sand, you just see that sand slip through your fingers. The opportunity, they tasted victory tonight, and they choked it away. Savage gives up a home run in the top of the 8th to Max Muncy. Hoffman gives up a home run in the top of the 9th to Rojas. The first home run off of a right-handed pitcher from Alexander Rojas all season long came in game 7 of the World Series. And then in the top of the 11th, Will Smith, not that Will Smith, the Will Smith up to bat against Shane Bieber. Yard. The Toronto Blue Jays were up 3-0 after 3 innings. The Toronto Blue Jays were up 4-2 after 6 innings. They tasted it, they felt it. You knew the crowd tasted victory. Max Muncy, boom. Rojas, boom. Will Smith, boom. And Yamamoto gets on the mound. Yamamoto gets the win for tonight's game. 5-1 in this postseason. 1.45 ERA. Yamamoto, 1 hit, no earned run, 1 strikeout. 2 2/3 innings pitched. Oh man, you hate to see what a game this was, folks. What a game this was. Vlad Guerrero flashing his glove. Bo Bichette goes from Bo Bichette, dude, you can't run on the bases. Maybe we should have pinch run for you in the first inning, to Bo Bichette coming up bottom of the 3rd, hitting a 3-run bomb to give the Blue Jays the lead. You have benches clearing in the bottom of the 4th. Wroblewski, I believe his name is, throws at Jimenez twice, up and in, back-to-back, up and in, up and in. Now, did Jimenez take his hand off the bat and try to get hit a couple times? Maybe he did. Maybe he did. But Wroblewski said, you know what? You're going to eat this one. Let me get a little bit more up and a little bit more in and make sure you feel this. Now, it wasn't a brawl, but bench is cleared. Jimenez wasn't happy about it. Wroblewski said, fuck you, you motherfucker. Oh, I love it. Baseball. Oh, postseason baseball. It kind of gets your juices flowing, huh? It kind of gets your juices flowing. But I thought Max Scherzer was going to come in the top of the 5th and paint somebody's back. I had to be honest. I thought Max Scherzer was going to come in top of the 5th and paint somebody's back. He did no such thing. That's how you know Max Scherzer's getting old. That's how you know Max Scherzer's getting old. Holy smokes. We have bottom of the 9th. Bases loaded for the Toronto Blue Jays. Bottom of the 9th, 4-4 ball game. Bases loaded for the Toronto Blue Jays. After Alejandro Kirk got hit. Barger grounds it to second base. Rojas' position. Rojas backhands it, stops, stumbles, fires home, beats the runner. Vlad Guerrero. Clement hits a deep bomb far left field. Back. Kike turns around, trailing, chasing the ball, and out of nowhere, here comes Pages, the center fielder for the Dodgers, steamrolling Kike Hernandez, making the catch. Just got subbed in for a defensive replacement. This game was nuts, man. This game was nuts. This game had everything you could ask for. Offense, defense, small ball, Buns, Andy Pages, excuse me. That's his name, the center fielder for the Dodgers. Small ball. We're bunting runners over. IKF lays a beautiful bunt down in the bottom of the 11th, moves Vlad from second to third, and you think, oh, wow, are we about to go 12? Barger gets walked, and you start saying to yourself, Alejandro Kirk's coming up to bat. Hey, just don't ground into a double play. Just don't ground into a double play. Grounds into a double play. And that's your ball game. World Series champs, back-to-back, Los Angeles Dodgers. So many different ways to approach this game. Shohei Ohtani on the mound for the... I'll bring up some box scores for you guys, just so you guys can kind of watch as I'm going along here. Shohei Ohtani on the mound gets rocked early by the Blue Jays. They're hitting the ball all over him. Blue Jays get on base in the bottom of the first. Springer single. Blue Jay Bo Bichette walks in the bottom of the first. Barger gets a single. I mean, they're slapping the ball all over the place on Shohei Ohtani. Bottom of the third, Springer gets another single. 3 straight leadoff batters on in the first 3 innings. Sack bunt, Springer to second. Wild pitch, Springer to third. Vlad gets intentionally walked. First and third. Up comes Bo Bichette. 3-0. Home run. See you later. Shohei Ohtani, your job here is done. I would have started Glasnow today, but they wanted to give Ohtani the shot. They gave him the shot. He failed that task. Top of the fourth. Teoscar Hernandez, sack fly, hit the ball to deep center of Varsho. Nice sliding catch, beautiful sliding catch from Varsho with the bases loaded. Fires it home, too little, too late. Runs already scored, 3-1 Jays. Very next play, liner to first. Vlad Guerrero makes a beautiful, beautiful diving catch at first base. Beautiful. Vlad's glove is elite. Vlad Guerrero's glove is absolutely elite. There's no other way to put this. Bottom fourth, that's where that benches clearing incident happened with Jimenez and Wroblewski. We get to the top 6. Get a sack fly by Tommy Eden. Mookie Betts scores. Now you have 3-2 Blue Jays. Bottom of the 6th, Blue Jays respond. Instantly, Blue Jays respond. Clement gets a leadoff single, 29th postseason hit, ties the record with Randy Arozarena. Rojas, RBI double, 4-2 Blue Jays. 4-2 Blue Jays exiting the 6th. 7th, Trey Savage comes in on the top of the 7th. The Blue Jays machine. The Dodgers had a machine, Yamamoto. The Blue Jays have their own machine called Trey Savage. Yamamoto's T2, Trey Savage is T1. He's just not there yet. It is what it is. it is what it is. Trey Savage comes in, 3 up, 3 down. 1-2-3 inning. He does walk Ohtani, but Will Smith flies out, and then you get a double play ball by Freeman, I believe. First 1-2-3 inning since the top of the 3rd. Top 8th, Betts grounds out to short. Max Muncy comes up, 4-3 home run. Max Muncy, solo home run. Dude destroyed this ball. He tore the cover off this fucking ball. Sheesh. 4-3, Blue Jays are up. This is the dude. Come on, man. This is bad work right here. This is. I know you want to say the Dodgers are good. They're a good team. Don't get me wrong. They're a good team. But come on. This felt like the Blue Jays gave this away. They had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Now rolls around top ninth. Kike strikes out. Up comes Alexander Rojas. Boom. He hits a home run. First home run off a right-handed pitcher the entire season. Bottom of the ninth. This is this you just can't have right here. Bottom ninth. This is what you can't have right here. And Schneider, right, the manager of the Blue Jays, did you guys empty your bench? Because I probably would have pinch hit for Kirk in this instance. Vlad Guerrero, bottom of the ninth, flies to deep center. You thought it was gone. It wasn't gone. Bo Bichette singles to left. IKF comes in to pinch run. Barger gets walked. First and second, one out. Yamamoto's in. My notes say Yamamoto in, ... Holy shit. Yamamoto in, ... Holy shit. Less than 24 hours removed. Well, a little bit more than 24 hours removed, technically. Holy shit. First thing he does is hit Alejandro Kirk in the wrist. And my thought is instantly, dude, the first mistake this guy really makes is coming in the bottom of the ninth and pegging Alejandro Kirk to force the bases loaded with one out. Bases loaded, one out. Barger up to bat. Infield in. Folks, do you do a squeeze play here? I gotta be honest, man. I'm thinking squeeze. Squeeze. Just all you gotta do is just lay it down in fair play. Lay it down within the foul lines. And you're bringing in IKF from third base. You're bringing him in. He hits a rocket to second base. IKF gets beat at home. If you do a squeeze play, he's already taking off as the ball's released. He would have beat that throw. Very next play, Clement goes deep left. That's the play that Kike Hernandez turns around, trailing, tracing. He looks off balance. He doesn't look like he's going to catch it. Out from fucking nowhere comes Andy Pages. Andy Pages, whatever you want to call him. Pages is what they're called, is how you pronounce it, I believe. Comes out of fucking nowhere. He must have covered 30 yards. No bullshit. He must have covered 30 yards in the outfield, coming from what looked to be right center all the way to left center field on the far left side. What a fucking play. What a fucking play, man. That felt like the Blue Jays' last chance right there. It felt, after watching the bottom of the 10th, after watching the bottom of the, that was it right there. That was their best shot. That was their best goal. That's all they had. Apologies. Top 10 come Freeman, 5 ball to left. Mookie Betts walks. Muncy hits a single, first and second, one out. Teoscar Hernandez, he gets walked by Sir Anthony Dominguez. What a great name, Sir Anthony Dominguez. Whatever. Bases loaded, one out for the Dodgers. They don't do a squeeze play either. Pages hits it to shortstop. They get the force out at home. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And Vlad Guerrero makes a great play at first base, again, showing off his glove. Tosses it to Sir Anthony Dominguez, and they beat Kike Hernandez at first base. The play to home, with 2 outs in the top of the 10th, They probably could have turned a double play if they wanted to. I'm not sure why they didn't. You turn a double play in that case, innings over, but instead they got the force out and they elected to pitch to Kike Hernandez. It is what it is. Bottom 10th, 1-2-3 inning for the Blue Jays. Jimenez, ground to second. Springer strikes out. Straw flies out to right. Dude, Yamamoto's a fucking beast. Yamamoto's an MVP. I have the recap show right here. Yamamoto should be MVP. I mean, if they announced it, I missed it talking to you guys. But Yamamoto 100% should be MVP. We move along to the 11th inning. Yamamoto is the MVP, folks. Yamamoto is, in fact, the MVP. You see that? I just looked it up for you. Oh, yeah, you guys could see that, huh? Boom. Yamamoto is, in fact, the MVP. We get to the top of the 11th. Shane Bieber's in. First at bat, we got a trickle to third. Clement rushes it, fires to first. Great play. He's out. Shohei cracks his bat, grounds out to second base. Up comes Will Smith. Will Smith laid wood on this ball. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Gone. 5-4 Dodgers lead. And that's the ball game right there. Fast forward to the bottom of the 11th. Vlad Guerrero gets a leadoff double. IKF. Beautiful sack bunt. Beautiful textbook sack bunt. There is a Little League coach somewhere in this world. There is a travel coach, an AAU coach, a Rising Stars coach, whatever the case may be. With tears in his eyes with how perfectly textbook IKF sack bunt was. Right down the third base line. He couldn't beat it out. Vlad Guerrero moves over to third. You have Vlad Guerrero on third with 1 out. Vlad Guerrero at third with 1 out. Barger works a walk right after that. Up comes Alejandro Kirk. If you're a Blue Jays fan, don't ground out. Don't ground out. Don't ground out. No double play. No double play. No double play. He hits into a double play. Game over on a double play. 1 out. Vlad Guerrero on third. Tying run on third. I know it's tough. To pinch hit for a catcher, it's tough. Because who's going to be catching in the top of the... I get it. But man, this is the World Series. There's no Game 7. There's no what about tomorrow. There's none of that. You didn't even have what about next inning. Well, now you don't see a next inning. This was a great game. Full of ups, full of downs. If you're a Dodgers fan, you're throwing a party, you're doing a little dance, you think you're the Yankees, you're not. You think you're the 98-2000 Yankees, you're not. If you're a Blue Jays fan, you must be sick to your stomach. You got to be sick to your stomach. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support. Like the video, comment, subscribe. See you later. Have a good one. And that's your ball game.